right. Thanksgiving is this week.
Yeah, I was lying to you last week.
You had to be like tripping out.
I was trying to squeeze an extra week out of this month.
Yeah.
Knowing that maybe the December markets are going to be a little softer, I was trying to squeeze an extra month out of November to get some
That'd
shit
be
out the
nice,
door.
yeah. You know, squeeze another month of a little bit better Ferris prices.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It feels like December is maybe like a soft sideways again next month. Maybe even I think some of the people I talk to say it's probably on its way down. So year end, December is a shit month to really get a lot done. You got 2 weeks in the middle of it or the end of it that are kind of non-starters. But we'll get some production done and get ready for January and hope for better days.
And copper's still pretty weak right now.
Yeah, what was our bet? Had to be more than 410?
430, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, well, I have 409 this morning. Got a little bit low. PGMs
you just need
are
20
getting,
cents. You can get 20
I know.
cents.
PGMs are getting crushed again this morning.
Yeah.
It seems like kind of.
What's aluminum doing? Nickel doing? Are we
Nickel's
looking
up. I mean, it had been getting hammered as well, but at least it's on its way up. I think it's 723 or something like that. So aluminum's like $1.18. I think it's hanging in there.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean the metals that really move our business are hanging in there. So we can't complain all that much. We'll see what ferrous prices actually do. It's probably going to be pretty muted. December always is, just because people are trying to get their inventories down, get their books to look right. Especially if it's not like it's been a great year, so everybody's going to need every bit of love they can get on the accounting side, I'm guessing. So I don't anticipate anything really exciting happening in December in the ferrous markets.
So with December, when we only have 2 full weeks of work, too.
Yeah.
So when we take a hit December, before we know it's going to be January 2025, I anticipate maybe a little recovery that first quarter of 2025 on the ferrous side. Mm-hmm. And really, it feels like copper should get back to that 450 to 470 range, But I mean, shoot, that's all speculation. We live right now.
Yeah,
it's all we can control. But it is part of the game we do. The small speculations. We don't necessarily base our price on that, but we can kind of just plan or even tell our customers.
Yeah,
what we
allow
think.
them to try and plan.
Allow them to kind of guess, and they know it's just like flipping a coin.
Yeah,
that's all it really is. So with us going into Thanksgiving, what are you thankful for, Brett?
I'm thankful for my family. Really, I'm thankful for my wife, and who's basically has enabled me to have 2 great kids. Without her, I'd probably have 2 shitheads. She keeps them in line, and she keeps me in line. I'm thankful for my friends that I work with every day, because guys like yourself, and I love what I do, because I pretty much work with all my fucking best friends.
Yeah.
So it's kind of some people call it work. I just call it going to work and battling out with my buddies. Yeah, it just is what it is. So
that's what I call it. When people say, "Do you have to go back to work?" I'm like, well. When I get those questions, I feel so fortunate.
Yeah.
I don't look at it like that. I'm like, well, I don't have to do anything.
I literally went from high school football in school to college football in school, where it was a lot of locker room. I've been in locker rooms my whole life, and then I come to work, and it's like being in a locker room with all my buddies. We talk shit to each other, we get in each other's faces, we love each other, we battle together, we win together, we lose together. So I've been literally in quote unquote locker rooms with my buddies my whole life, and so if I'm thankful for anything, it's that I get to do that job where I pretty much get to just and it's real business, real commerce, real shit's happening. We're building real things. We're providing real jobs.
For lots of people
that I
now.
get to be a part of a lot of people's families. Mm-hmm. So, how about you? What are you thankful for?
Well, obviously, I have to mention my wife and family too, or else you're gonna fucking or I'll be in trouble. But that's the truth. It's very important to me. But I'm important. I get a chance to keep doing what I do every day. Every time I wake up, I feel thankful, and there's some days where you're going to have tough conversations or some bad shit happens. Those days suck, but it makes you appreciate the good days even more. And I just appreciate I'm very thankful for the journey, and that includes like my wife's journey, changing careers, my daughters growing up, our companies more like growing up, they're all growing and evolving. We talk about this all the time, but we're trying to put our own companies out of business as part of the journey. And it's fun, there's been, some growing pains during the journey, but that's part of the fun. So I'm thankful for a chance to continue to do it every day. So
that's good. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's what makes it all worth doing. We all want certain things financially. We all want certain things that, I would feel like, whether they really do move the needle in your life or not, I guess time will tell. But I think that, if you can figure out how to just enjoy the day and enjoy the process and enjoy the journey, like you said, you're going to be such a leg up on most people in this world. I mean, in America, dude, we got it pretty good. I mean, we complain about a lot of shit that people would kill for, and we're complaining about it. So when you start thinking about all that, then you start really dialing it in, what's truly, truly important. It's enjoying the day and finding positivity in the day and not being too hung up on what somebody else is out there is doing better than you or whatever the case may be. And I put something that I was reading something the other day, and they were talking about not comparing yourself to other people. And part of that is true, but part of it is bullshit, because if you're not comparing yourself to people that have it much worse than you, then I think that can be a detriment as well. You have to be comparing yourself to somebody in Central Africa or in South America or in India or in Pakistan.
right size our problems.
Somebody people that are just born into the muck. They don't. They have a very slim chance of ever even digging out. But compared to where we're at today here in the United States, and people forget about how good we really have it, and I think that's, if you can be thankful for anything, be thankful for that. Be thankful that maybe you were born into an area that you actually have a chance. And so compare yourself to the right people, right? Don't compare yourself to Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or some internet fucking bullshitter. Compare yourself to people that were born into shit that they don't even have a chance.
And everyone's you're lying to yourself if you're not comparing yourself to people maybe farther along in a career of some nature, and a lot of people more compare themselves that way. I think what you said, you should just think about how lucky we are. No matter the small tribulations that we go on in our life and in this country, the country's problems, we get so our United States blinders on, where there's some major, major problems in other countries that we don't, have to deal with, and probably, hopefully, never will have to deal with. And I think, that we don't even understand how lucky we are, but we can attempt to.
Yeah. If you're having trouble being thankful for something, be thankful for that.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving. Best weekend of the year in my book.
Absolutely.
All right.
Football, cold cocktails, now that we're done with 75 hard, some good food. Shit, life's pretty good.
Can't wait. Thanks, everybody.